figured out today when I lay down in this bed, and for those of you who are experiencing the same thing, I looked underneath the bed and underneath the box spring. There's this. It looks like, it looks like particle board of fabric, and there's fiber in it, fiber optic, which is ultimately a receiver or receptor of whatever this is that we're feeling. In addition to springs being inside the mattress, which are metal, the whole thing is a conductor. So I actually blew up the air mattress I have. And then I realized I put the air mattress on the carpet the other night, and I still felt it a little bit, and there are fibers in the carpet. So then I blew it up again and put it on the kitchen floor, and I felt hardly anything. Now, I'm sure that what's going to happen is somebody's going to try and manipulate something else. And I just hope that there are people who are in this hotel somehow or make it to this hotel who care enough to find out what this is, because eventually it's going to affect everybody. And there's someone around me that actually can mimic what it is that I'm feeling. I don't know if it's some type of electric shock or cattle prod thing, but there are people who are now finding out exactly what it is that I've been dealing with 24/7 for about 8 months now. Okay, I haven't had a minute's rest. It's 24/7 I get attacked. And there was a point where I just wanted to kill myself. But at the same time, if I had a gun in here, I probably would have blew my brains out. And I don't see it as defeat. I see it as this isn't a life that I'm living. And I was born to have a life. But they've tried to kill me multiple times, and there's something about me. I guess I'm just too strong. Which is working against me for the first time, actually. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't be here anymore. I get up every day, I deal with this shit. All I do is put frequencies on to try and find a way to make it more comfortable for myself and Brian, because he feels it now too. Take spiritual baths, drink my coffee, and do this. That's about it. I have no actual life. And I know that I'm not the only one who feels this way. At the same time, I refuse to let whoever this is win. Another thing, Rebecca Roberts is actually, from what I understand, Dylan Hannah or Dylan. Anyway, I'm still waiting for you to show up. I want to say this publicly. This individual is behind a lot of bullshit. You don't seem like, I know that you're portraying yourself as a woman. Every time I see you in my mind, I see this nose that you have, and you're the town whore. And, I don't really give a fuck. You're the town whore. And it makes me wonder what type of broads there are around here that a lot of you men seem to just pass that one around. And what do you look like? Maybe I'm giving you too much credit. When I see things in my mind, I could be seeing a lot of you from when possibly I knew you before. And for others of you, you're selling yourself way too short. I just can't even believe that you would even... I'm in shock. Anyway, for you, Rebecca, I would love to have a conversation with you face to face. And I know, like everybody else says, yeah, no problem. Nobody has shown up at this door yet. I'm inviting you to show up here. And then I'm going to pull you in this room. We're not going to speak at all. And I know that I'm seen by something. I'll do whatever I need to do in front of the entire world to you. I'm excited. Anyway, you might want to get, for those of you who are in hotels and feeling this as well, you may want to get one of those. I looked on Walmart and they have fold-out mattresses. Some of them are really nice, even futon mattresses. You may want to invest in that shit, and then possibly, if you have to be on the floor, getting a yoga mat to put underneath it for rubber to block. She's not even cute. Yeah, look, I just want to say, she looks like an alien. Cute. You were just curious as what it's like, because I think that's the person. I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but I said that there was someone named Rebecca who was actually a hermaphrodite. And there could be some of you guys that were curious to see what that was like. I don't know. A few of you, that curiosity ended the first time that you experienced it, and for someone else, you rode that shit like a muff. You rode that wave like a muff. Literally, you did, and you're still doing it. I can't figure it out. I guess to each his own, but they're saying that they're awkward looking, and yeah. You're the type of person where I couldn't figure out if you were a woman hater or a man hater, and I'm guessing now it makes sense because you're a little bit of both. That you feel like the kind of person that just hates everybody, and I'm guessing you got bullied in school, and that's going to be an excuse that you use now. It's not going to work. There are some guys that are going to take care of you. If I don't do it first, there are some guys that are going to wind up handling you. I'll just leave it like that. Locked my keys in the car while it was running. Why does this keep coming out? Throw it out. Yeah, I'm tired of that. It's always the same story. Lied about what I did for a living just to get laid. What is this that you do? What is this? Oh. This is... I don't think it's just one occupation. I guess it depends on the person on the other side. Okay. This feels like not just getting laid, but having a place to live. And then you look for these types of guys, these loving guys, for this is wish fulfillment. You give them what they want, and they give you a place to live. You prey on really nice guys. And then once the clothes come off, this could be for you, darling. What a disappointment. Now I got this motherfucker in my house. They're eating me out of house and home. They bring over friends and shit. Every time I leave, they have people over. As soon as I walk out the door, there's somebody here who they work alone, or you have an independent business, whatever this is. You leave, and then boom, the friends come over. And then what? You come back home, and now it's an argument and it's a fight nonstop. This woman is trying to take over your home. Is that what happened? Look at her sitting on the throne, but this is your house, sir. She sits there and waits. You know what they're showing me? Because this is what they showed in my mind's eye for me, that I had this with someone, whether it was in a past life or in the past. A True Lies, where we watched each other. Yeah. And they showed me sitting in a room that he built. It could be something that's about to happen, but they showed me here for a reason. And he watched me. He had his whole thing set up. This was how we separated ourselves. We couldn't stay away from each other. And our way of getting away from each other was him staying in this room that he built. He had a mattress in there, his refrigerator, he had his mini bars, cigars, and everything. And he would sit there and just watch me. And then I did it to him. I found a way into the room, and I would sit there naked on a chair and watch him too. This is how tight we were. This is how you couldn't tear us apart. I feel like they're showing me that this person, she did that. And I'm saying she, but it's the hermaphrodite. They did that. Sitting there, trying to sit there, waiting, and there's no grace. There's no, what would you call that? Flow when it comes to movement. Natural, feminine movement. No. Tripping over. You know, it's the same thing when Jamie Lee Curtis played that role, and ironically, aren't you one too? Yeah. You were born how you were born. You're amazing. I love you. You don't. What this person is doing is causing problems in a lot of people's lives with this. That's why I got an issue. And I'm not sure if this person was built. There you go. I was going to say born, but they could have been recreated by someone like this. But it's always the story of woe is me and shit like that, right? Getting tied up with that too. Wanting guys to tie them up. It feels like preying on sex addiction with men. Real dark it got. I just heard it got real dark to the point where someone's not okay, and then she just leaves. I'm gonna say she, I guess. I'll say she. But it feels like you leave them like this. It could even be the kind of thing where she intentionally leaves to make them like this. She probably does black magic. And then you're wondering where they're at. That's the only way. In some situation, she takes something that's important to them and makes herself believe that the reason they're going crazy is because she's not there anymore, but it's really because you got his fucking laptop or his tablet or something that's important, or you lock something in a safe and you, whatever it is, it's not you that's got this guy all fucked up like this. What is this? Caught up with the judicial system. She took your laptop and started looking up shit online. Are you being investigated for something that you looked up, but you may not even realize it? This could even be downloading software on there, but this feels like I'm going to take your laptop or your tablet and I'm going to look up, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh my God, you didn't marry this one, did you? There's somebody that did, though. Oh boy. They didn't know. Or you did. Did you marry P.I.? M.V. This usually here is my MOPA card. There could be someone named Piper Mopa that actually was married to this person as a male. Nobody recognized this cat though? I'm not around a lot of people, and it comes up a lot in my messages about how someone was actually dressing as a woman for a while, and then you don't even notice that that's your boy or your cousin or your husband even. How is this possible? I refuse to believe that the focus on something else is that heavy that you don't even realize. Look at my hand shaking from all this radiation and shit. You're starting to look like death, sir. I mean, your skin is looking white, and they're showing me someone that has really nice skin, like Greek or Persian or something like that, and you're looking real Aryan. She must be putting something in your food. Or it could be from radiation, actually. Boom. B-O-O-M. Oh, they mimic others, too. Max. And I see Axe. Why does this come out? I gotta find some shit out. Okay. This time, whatever this individual took, if you have an Axe spray... I don't know if this is drugs, if you're on fentanyl, or it could be money or keys or something like that. Does the Axe thing pull at the bottom or something like that? They're saying look in the Axe. With the boom in the Axe, I'm hoping that they didn't create some type of bat device out of something like that. Anyway, you'll know what this is for who this is for. I don't even remember what the hell this was about. Initially, I made the message because I wanted to let people know about fibers in box springs, under the box spring, and the springs in your mattress making this shit worse. And then it just turned into this kind of shit. Pay attention to who's around you and look at their facial features. This isn't the only... I find it hard to believe this is the only situation where this is happening. I told you guys to stay away from people, didn't I? Especially you good guys. I told you, when you know you're just a great guy, I said to stay the fuck by yourselves. This sex addiction shit, you need to listen to an entity removal, take some goddamn spiritual baths. Some of us women actually give a shit about your lives. Bye.